I think I have been left alone as an older woman in a way that I never was when I was younger. I used to be followed. In Italy and Spain was a nightmare. You couldn't be on the street in those days, in the 60s. You could not go to Spain alone. Under Franco, I was there. You could not go to Greece alone, and you could not be in Italy unless you wanted to be followed all the time. Now I feel very free because no one even sees me. That's right. That's right. No one sees me. They'll help and they'll come, I can ask questions, they'll come to my aid, but no one wants to follow me and touch me and, oh, is it great? Isn't it great? It's fabulous. And is going to the Kimberley a few years ago with my husband, and I don't know, I feel like I'm about 1 millimetre high when I go into that country, Australia. I feel like I don't exist. Yeah. I'm so insignificant. I always feel that when I go into that sort of country here. And the Kimberley was just extraordinary because of the colour and the vastness. Oh, God, it's big. The silence, and just there's so much going on that you need a guide. You need to be shown how to look. Whereas you go to Europe, you know how to look. I don't know how to look in my own country. Oh, it's fabulous. So the Nakasendo Way is an ancient road that linked Tokyo with Kyoto, and it was controlled by the old warlords. Right. And along that way there are stations like forts, and they controlled who went on that road, and it was for their own survival. And it was a very violent time in like the 12th, 13th century. So this road goes through the mountains, literally through the mountains behind Kyoto. It's a 10-day walk, and you walk from ryokan to ryokan. You stay in tiny, tiny little Japanese ancient ryokans. You have to just carry a little day pack. You've got to be fit enough to walk up to 8 hours a day. Yes. Yeah. Days the leaves went from green to brown to scarlet to yellow. And it's meditative because the only thing you need to do is concentrate on your feet. Yeah, that's it. I tried 1 or 2 times, things came into my head, but I had to push them away. So you basically just get up in the morning, have a divine Japanese breakfast, and you put on your shoes and your jacket, take your walking sticks and walk until dusk. Yeah, there was one, well, some days, there are some days when you're actually walking on the bluestone, the original bluestone. They're like 500 years old, and you've got to walk on them in a certain way, and you've got to be very, very careful. You've just got to plod. They're sort of like that. It might only go on for half a mile because a lot of them are not there. You've got to plod. You've got to walk as slowly as your heartbeat. And what's the challenge for me is slowing down. You can't run because you won't make it. And the other challenge, I think, was just to know I could get there. Because on about the 3rd or 4th day, you think, I'm not putting my boots on again. And we probably ended up walking about 300 kilometres. So I know lots of people that are doing that right now. People of my age, women who are feeling, if I don't do it now, I'll never be this fit again. Because you must be reasonably fit.